Hey, what is going on guys? My name is Symbiotic. Welcome to this video. In today's video, I'm going to be covering how to easily win more solo games in Fortnite Chapter 2 Season 4. Just before I start this video, I just want to say, if you guys are new to this channel, I upload daily tips and tricks for Fortnite to help you improve. So if you guys find this video helpful in any way, make sure to subscribe and hit that post notification bell. This way you'll never miss when I upload a new video. Also guys, if you could drop a like and drop a comment down below on what tips and tricks I should do next, that would be very helpful. And if you guys want to check out any of my other videos, I will have links to these videos in the description. There will be a link to a playlist that has all my videos in it, so go check that out. Links will be in the description, as well as all my other socials. Make sure to watch the whole video all the way through, as I don't want you guys missing out on any vital tips and tricks to help you win more solo game. With that said guys, let's get straight into this. So I'm going to break this up into 3 different parts. We are going to start off with the early game, the mid game, and the late game. When it comes to the early game, it is important where you land. If you want to easily win a good game, you want to land somewhere that isn't contested at all. Generally, this means the furthest away from the bus path into the map. So on screen right now, I have an image of the bus path from the starting point. It would be better to land not at the first drop, but at one of the last drops, scattered towards the edges of the map. What this does is it increases your chance of getting better loot and not dying off the start, because that is a very big issue that new players face, or not that experienced players face. They don't really want to take fights off the start when they don't really have good weapons or any weapons to fight with. So you're in the early game, you've landed somewhere very remote, and you've got yourself a good loadout, or a good starting loadout. Then what you want to do is you want to make sure you have full shield, extra shields, and some meds. What I recommend is having 3 weapons and meds and 1 mobility item. Normally I like to rock an AR, a shotgun, an SMG, heals, and minis. However, you can easily trade out the SMG for a mobility item such as shockwaves, or in the new addition to Season 4 we have multiple fish, and these fish have special abilities, so you might want to carry around a fishing rod, or you want to stack fish. Anyway, let's just say you have a really good loadout by now. Then you want to proceed onto farming some materials. When you're farming materials, you want to try and aim to get wood first, then brick, then metal. However, it doesn't really matter as long as you actually have materials to protect yourself with. And as you guys know, then while you're farming materials, you should hear the zone go off for you to travel to zone. You want to travel to the middle of any zone. So if it's the first zone, you always want to travel to the middle of the circle. This way you'll have a higher chance of actually surviving and getting into the next zone, as you won't be able to get pinched from any other angle as you are in the middle of the zone. What you want to do is you want to try and max out your materials, and if you come across a player, back yourself to take the fight. However, if it's not a fight that you should take, then don't take it. If the player looks better than you, like really better than you, don't take the fight. You want to survive as long as you can to get that victory royale. So why would you go and lose to a sweat and just blame it on, oh wow, he's sweaty, when you could have just easily avoided the fight? Anyway, what I'm just saying is the more fights that you get into, the better player you are going to become. However, this isn't how to improve and get better. This is how to get more wins. So try and avoid as many fights as possible, but do back yourself to take a fight if you actually need to. So when it's the mid game, if you really want to get that win, you can box up or camp in a house. This is not really a method I would advocate, but if you guys are really struggling to get a win in Season 4, then just box up or hide in a house for the middle part of the game. Then when the zone appears, you need to move to the area that has the least players, or that will increase your chance of survival and decrease the chance of you getting pinched. Then once you do this, you can either camp again, farm materials, replenish your shields, whatever you need to do. You just want to try and loot up again. Once again, take shots if you need to, but it's all about the rotation into the zone. Then by now you should be approaching the late game with around 12 to 10 people left. In this situation, you can either play it two ways. You can play it aggressively, which is less likely for you guys, but you can also play it more passively, which is the playstyle that I'm guessing you guys will take. The aggressive playstyle is basically if you see someone, you push them and try and eliminate them before they can get set up in the zone. But the passive is just to really defend yourself, take shots when you need to, but don't go out of your way to fight people or W key. I wouldn't recommend building a massive 1x1, as people these days already know that and just shoot you down or just chop you down with their pickaxes, and then you'll either fall to your death, or there'll be a person waiting at the bottom for you, and then the whole lobby will focus at you. So don't do that. You just want to camp in a 1x1 box if you need to, but if there's like nobody on you or near you, just run around, try and find a good spot to set up. Now when it comes to the end game, guys, high ground is very important. If you have the high ground, the chances of you dying decreases, and the chances of you getting more kills increases. So yeah guys, once you get in good position, stay there. When it comes down to the 1v1 situation or top 5, you really want to play it safe. You don't want to throw the win away. Just camp, play it safe, don't make any rash decisions. If the odd case is you get pushed by someone else, you just want to keep tunneling out and boxing up, because if you don't back yourself to fight the guy, at least you want to survive for as long as possible, because there might be the slight chance that that guy fighting you gets third partied and sprayed from another angle, which happens actually more often than you guys think. So hopefully you get down to the 1v1 situation. This is when you have to have high ground. If you don't have high ground, the chances of you winning really goes down. But if you have high ground, just constantly keep spraying at the guy in low ground. Force him into building, and really don't let him get shots on you, because once he gets good shots on you, you'll have to heal up, then he'll push you, then he knows you're weak, and you're just going to throw the win away. So you want to be the one being aggressive. You want to throw that passive mindset out the window. Once it's a 1v1, you just want to full send. However, with this said, is if you were low and he's not pushing you, take the opportunity to heal up and set base up, because you don't want to rush things when it comes to the end game 1v1s. And if you did everything correctly and you've managed to get the win, congratulations, you've won yourself a solo game in Season 4. If you guys are still watching, I really appreciate you guys for sticking around the whole video. Make sure to leave your comments down below on anything that I missed in this video. Make sure to call me out on it, or anything that you need in the future, and I'll make a video for it. But thank you guys so much for watching. If you want to check out my other videos, links will be in the description once again. My socials will be in the description. Check those out. But yeah, if you're not subscribed, subscribe, and make sure to drop a like, guys. That really helps out. Thank you guys once again for watching. My name is Symbiotic, and I am signing out. Later, boys.
started.